Thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring this episode. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/wildest to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/wildest, ZocDoc.com/wildest.
Welcome to World's Wildest.
Hello.
Today, we're talking about world's most viral.
And not like COVID.
Right, not like infections or pathogens, like animals that have gone the most viral. This is really fitting for us because this podcast is super viral.
Yeah.
And we're super famous.
You are.
What's the most viral moment you've ever had?
When Challenger the Eagle landed on Paxton the pitcher during an MLB game, and the whole crew that was supposed to go out and go like respond to this, they all froze, and I'm the cameraman, like I'm the backup like catcher. I put the camera down and ran out and got Challenger off the ground of Paxton, the player. It was aired on like ESPN, like everywhere.
Wow.
And it comes up like once or twice a year when he did that. And then I checked on Paxton, saw his ripped shirt, but he was fine. And then I wanted to like do it, like capitalize on the whole thing, be like, hey, like, sorry about that. You look like me and you were standing like me and you weren't supposed to be there. And like he was trying to come to me, but he came to you. It's like we looked very similar. And the executive director at the time was like, no, we don't want any more press. And then later he wanted more press and it was too late. But it's mega viral.
Okay, for those of you, I think you guys kind of understand what we're talking about. Connor used to fly bald eagles in stadiums, like sports stadiums, and this was a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
And the eagle landed on a baseball player instead of Connor.
Seattle Mariners. The editor can pull up the clip during the whole time.
Great, yeah, okay. You can play the clip while we were talking about that.
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh, Tiny Mike, for sure.
Was it at 40 mil?
40 mil.
40 mil. 40
mil on YouTube, baby. I'm the Tiny Mike girl, if you didn't know that.
Scientists do, like, that's what your nickname is. Scientists call you Tiny Mike girl.
The people love the Tiny Mike videos.
Yeah. Scorpion penis.
Yes. Our we did a demo on scorpion sex. It is at like 30 mil on TikTok now. So, big time. Anyway, we're going to talk about the most viral animals today, the most viral animal moments. My top one is maybe what you're all thinking. Moodeng.
Moodeng
is a pygmy hippo at the, I may be saying this wrong, I'm so sorry, Khao Keo Open Zoo in Thailand. This is a WAZA zoo, which WAZA is an organization that sets standards for zoos and aquariums around the world. So it's an accredited facility. Moodeng went mega viral, was born July 10th, 2024. They have live cams up at the zoo. I didn't know that, which helped a lot. Moodeng, do you know what the name means?
No.
It was voted on by like 20,000 people.
Okay.
The name roughly translates to bouncy pork.
Bouncy pork. That's funny.
Moodeng, let's put a video up, the first video. This is just a little compilation of Moodeng being absolutely adorable is the caption.
No.
This is a very popular pygmy hippo. In September of 2024, Moodeng averaged about 100,000 mentions a day.
Jeez.
In September 2024, 100,000 mentions every day. The Guardian called her 2024's most in-demand mammal.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a pygmy hippo. I will note, people asked me about Moodeng when Moodeng was at her peak, okay?
Yeah.
And they were like, what do you think? I think Moodeng's very cute. I do like pygmy hippos. I like hippos in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think this enclosure looks pretty solid, but I will say a lot of Moodeng's viral moments, she was maybe being a little overhandled.
Oh, sure.
Maybe a little harassed by her keepers. I don't think that she was hurt by them, of course. Like, I think they're probably doing a good job, but she was definitely pissed off in a lot of the clips because of some overhandling. Anyway, even dumb people love Moodeng. Here's another clip. This is when I went to the...
Oh, dumb people. Okay.
Even dumb people are obsessed with Moodeng. Roll the clip.
Goals today. Find Moodeng. Okay? That's number one. It's a very good goal. It's an honorable goal. Some might say it is the most honorable goal. And my second goal of the day is going to be to pet Moodeng. And my third goal, which is a secret one, is going to be to kidnap Moodeng and bring him back home to my house, where he will be living the rest of his days as a happy hippo. Moodeng, for those of you who don't know, is a pygmy hippo. Do they even have pygmy hippos here?
They do. That's good. Moodeng has captured audiences around the world. There was Hassan. If you didn't know who that was. Hassan's a big Moodeng fan. Did you have any like normie friends that were Moodeng fans?
Yeah, but I mostly ignored it.
Dude, she took off. She's also been involved in some controversy. Here was one of her biggest controversies. Actually, this comes from the Firan podcast.
The world turning on Moodeng.
Oh yeah! Don't even bring her up. We're cooking her like a brisket. Okay.
If you guys don't know, Moodeng predicted that Donald Trump was going to be our president. I'm an advocate of Moodeng from day one. It was unfortunate that she voted for Donald Trump.
She's very cute. She was all cute and shit, and now all of a sudden, you know, her career's falling off, and immediately right-wing pivot. Fuck you, Moodeng. That's what I gotta say. Will hated Moodeng from the jump, so I guess he was right on that front.
See, that's Will projecting because he hated himself when he was fat, and Moodeng is a cute little fatty, and he's jealous that she gets to be a cute little fatty and he doesn't. I love the world turning.
So it's funny, the Firan podcast, they swear a lot. That's probably the most we've ever had to censor this podcast ever. And it was like a 20-second clip. Yes, Moodeng did unfortunately predict that Donald Trump would be the president. So she has been involved in controversy. Psychic. She is a psychic. She was on her own SNL skit. Did you see that? Should we just watch all the Moodeng videos? Is that what this episode is? Okay, here's Moodeng on SNL.
That's a really good costume.
It's a comedian dressed up as Moodeng. And they channeled her energy.
Hi, Colin. Is it okay if I say something?
Is it okay if you say something? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Moodeng.
For the past 10 weeks, I've been going non-stop. Running around, eating lettuce, trying to bite the hose from the water from a hose.
That's good. Anyway, it's a guy in a hippo costume on SNL.
If you make it to SNL,
with a bunch of
you're there.
This pygmy hippo made it on SNL.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, she's very, very popular. And I have one last thing. This is mostly for you because I think that you'll love it.
Okay.
She has a theme song in Thailand, and it's a bop.
Oh yes.
Heater, absolute heater. Anyway,
we're gonna blast that all around Alabama.
That's a review of Moodeng's most viral moments. Pygmy hippos, shy nocturnal herbivore. They graze like 6 hours a day. They can run 18 miles an hour. They look really shiny, and you'd think it's because they were wet all the time, but they actually excrete like a pink goo to keep them hydrated and protected from the sun. So their skin's like green, but their goo gives them like a pinkish kind of glow. Look, she looks like a glazed donut.
Looks like a lot of baby oil on her.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Here's it.
That's a lot of rolls.
This isn't even Moodeng. This is just a different pygmy hippo. But it is a crazy looking, very cute animal. You guys all know what this looks like because you've seen Moodeng. This is what an adult pygmy hippo looks like. Here's the thing about this viral moment. Pygmy hippos are endangered. So they're only found in interior forests in parts of West Africa.
Wow.
And their habitats, small numbers in like Sierra Leone, Guinea, and the Ivory Coast. Their habitats in the Ivory Coast and Liberia are being eroded by deforestation for palm oil, cocoa, rubber crops, and their estimated wild population is 2,000 to like 3,000. Not a lot.
No,
Yeah.
that's not a lot.
So this is an endangered animal, which a lot of people don't know. So then the question is, with an animal with this kind of virality, this many impressions, this many people that know about her and are talking about her, how much is that contributing to the conservation of that animal? Because there's such an opportunity there. Right? So as of February 2025, the Thai Hippo Project coordinator said that Moodeng's popularity had not really helped conservation efforts yet. So the zoo that she's at, though, did say that they were putting together a plan to help wild pygmy hippos, that they're working to develop a partnership to put GPS collars to track movements of wild pygmy hippos for the first time.
Okay.
Which is very cool.
Wow.
Very, very cool way to use money that's coming in. Because this, so many people went to visit
Yeah.
the zoo to see this
Would
to see
fly
this
in
animal.
for like
Yes,
a day
they
or
would
two
fly
and fly
in
out. Yeah.
like just to see this animal. So there's a lot of money that's coming in there, and a lot of money to be made off of social media videos being that big.
Sure.
But has it actually raised awareness for this animal, or has it just raised awareness of like people that know this individual, you know, and like
Right.
people that like watching cute animal videos without learning anything? So Gabriella Flack, who's a veterinarian at the IUCN SSC Hippo Specialist Group,
Okay.
said the only thing it seems to have done is to generally make people aware that pygmy hippos exist. And then Estella,
Step
who was the Thai Hippo project coordinator, said she doesn't think most people know where pygmy hippos live, even if they have enjoyed Moodeng videos. But Fauna and Flora says it has received an uptick in the number of visitors at its pygmy hippo page. I don't know what kind of uptick,
Sure.
or like how many more people are visiting to learn more. But generally, like, we're still waiting to see an impact. I think one of the things that we think about with Alveus all the time, I think that ambassador model is so powerful on like getting people hooked into the threats that their wild counterparts face and getting people to care about the future of that species, but only if you do it really intentionally.
Yeah.
Because if we weren't so intentional about that, and it wasn't like every time I have an animal out, I say their conservation messaging, if we just made a bunch of cute videos about Georgie, people would not know about chytrid fungus. You know, like if we just made a bunch of cute videos about the marmosets and put costumes on them and went for viral moments and didn't talk about their conservation, people wouldn't think about them in the pet trade. They would just want them to be pets more. So it has to be done really intentionally. And I'm not saying that this zoo hasn't done that.
Right.
But I think that there's a lot of learning to come out of animals that go this viral, and like what we can do better next time to like make it more impactful.
I think if you have like cams or you have any potential for virality, there should be at least some education messaging or a plan for if you do go viral, how can you utilize that?
For sure.
I think they know now this is a model, and they have another baby pygmy hippo. They could probably have a good system to come out of it and generate a lot of money. So it's kind of like Eagle Cams. Eagle Cams, when they first started in like 2013, they went viral pretty quick, and they didn't know what to do with them. And then since then, there's been a lot of viral moments, and they've been able to do a lot more with them now that they saw that there was that potential. So it would have been great for them to capitalize it on initially, but I think they could do it again.
Yeah. Even with the scorpion TikTok that went viral for Alveus, right? I had collaborators at Alveus, Arki and Yugi, and I asked them how they thought scorpions mated. And it started going viral on TikTok, and we saw that. And the first thing that I did when I saw it was going viral was I tried to pin which you can't pin a comment on TikTok, which is so stupid, about like how they actually mate, so that we're getting education out there.
Right.
And then when we couldn't we tried to pin a comment like 3 different ways, and then eventually we just changed the caption so that it was like there was some education that went with it.
Right.
And you just have to be super intentional. So I don't know, a lot of learning, and it will be interesting. There will be more viral animals like Moodeng in the future, although she was kind of an exception. She really popped off.
Right.
But
I mean, I think the fact that people know about it, that's step one.
Yeah.
And then when something does come out that could be impactful, like it's going to have significantly more reach than it did prior to Moodeng. So
yeah,
we're just waiting on that.
Yeah. That's my first one.
Cool. Thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring this episode. I don't know about you guys, but my entire social feed is filled with different health trends. Like cottage cheese is an entire nutritional plan. Red light therapy can solve every skin problem. I say we give the algorithm a rest, turn to IRL healthcare professionals who can help you meet your health goals. And with ZocDoc, it's easy. You can find doctors that are right for you and instantly book an appointment. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across specialties from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and much more. You can filter doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, and a good fit for any medical needs that you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/wildest to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/wildest, ZocDoc.com/wildest. I love this episode because I just combed through crazy TikToks. And I want to show TikToks about people doing dumb things with animals that went viral, that shouldn't have went viral. And there's some good stuff mixed in there too. Like people doing good things with animals and doing things appropriate.
Okay.
But mostly there was significantly more bad than good. So I focused on that. So with this first one, I'm going to just mention her first name, Susan. This one's going to take a little bit because she's one of the crazier ones that popped up on my TikTok a long time ago. And I don't know her exact location, but she is in Appalachia.
Okay.
And she is crazy. So here is her latest viral TikTok video going 13 million views with 2.4 million likes.
Okay. Oh, nah. So it says on screen, Big Bear starts crying and comes to me to get away from another bear. And it's a video of a black bear.
She's out in the middle of a forest.
Are these wild black bears?
These are wild black
Are you
bears.
sure?
1000% yes.
No.
So she's protecting this female bear from this male bear.
No.
And she's getting in the way of the male bear coming closer to the female bear.
No.
She's like maybe 2 or 3
Stay
feet
over
away from
there.
that bear. She is crazy. And she like starts backing off a little bit, but still trying to get in the way.
He doesn't give a darn about my presence. He just wants her.
And that's her
she probably
house.
wants to go in
And the
my
bear is
house.
up on the steps on her house.
Get away from him. Hey.
Now she
Hey.
is fully in the path.
I'm sorry, baby.
The female bear is getting behind her, protect her from the male bear. And so the male bear walks off and she kind of helps like spooks him off. So we can pause there.
Hey.
So this is the tip of the iceberg for this.
Okay.
So first off, what are some of the glaring red flags that you're seeing with this?
Okay. Getting that close to a wild bear, number one.
I wonder what Grizz Kid would think
Oh
of this.
my gosh, I don't want him to know. I'm sure he already knows about her. Getting that close to wild bears, number one. Anthropomorphizing the frick out of bears, number two. And thinking that they're like your kids that are going to you for protection. This crazy thing to say, and like I hope that she doesn't get hurt. But like this is a crazy episode to have out on the internet because she's going to get hurt
Eventually.
or die.
Yep.
Like via bear. And that's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then fourth, insanely sad for those bears because habituating bears to humans in that way, and I'm sure she feeds them. Habituating
We'll get to
bears
that in a minute.
habituating bears to humans in that way is so unfair. And they will become nuisance bears, quote unquote, and will probably be euthanized for being in like suburban areas and getting into people's trash cans and going up to people. It makes them a danger to people and it's a danger to those bears.
So what's been crazy is she's been doing this for like 4 years. She has not been shut down. I
But
don't know
why.
I don't think they can find her, which is crazy. So I want to pull up some comments because the comments, some of them are funny, but also it's like crazy that there are some of these comments and people are like, this is bad. So if you want to read some of these.
Said, where's the white woman ain't scared of nothing, guys? And then
Have you seen that? Like white women will just go up and just do crazy stuff with.
where's the white woman ain't scared of nothing guy? No, I haven't.
Okay.
And then it took me unreasonably long to realize you aren't at a zoo. You don't work for a zoo. You're literally just in the woods yelling at bears.
Look how many likes that has.
500,000 likes on that comment.
Insane.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. We got another video here. 41 million views, 8 million likes. This is from her inside of her house.
Inside. Wait. I know. I know this woman.
So bad.
I've seen this video.
The title, there's text on there.
Okay,
That says,
it is
"Help."
a bear. Literally had the entire doorknob in his mouth and just closed the door. And now she's opening the door to let the bear in
And he
to
steps
her
in.
house. And he walks in her home. This is an adult black bear.
Huge. One swipe could like cut you open. I watched a bunch of videos. The door is just getting destroyed. But he or she, probably she, likes to close that door. 40 million views. There's a comment here that this is one of the first ones where she actually responded back that I could see.
Oh,
and some of her
gosh.
more viral ones. Again, this is from 2022. This does show her username. Let's blur out the username because I don't want to give her more credit for this. But yeah. Says, I'm confused. Are black bears dangerous because they seem so friendly, curious, and cute? That was the commenter named Colin, which crazy thing to say. And then the original poster of the video says they are misunderstood and highly sensationalized by the social media. But she's the one sensationalizing them by social media to be cute, curious, and friendly.
Can I say something mean?
Please.
I feel like it says so much that she said by the social media.
Yeah. True. There's another comment that says, which is these crazy that these comments are here. How does one acquire a friendly bear? And then another comment says, my toxic trait is feeding him and asking him to stay because I'm lonely and always wanted a bear for a pet. This is the bad stuff being put out there. Like her profile is like, I'm here to educate. That's what they all say. Like, I'm here to educate. It gives educators a bad name, but also, no, you're educating for them to like, for pet trade, to have people do dumb things around bears. So here is another video of, I haven't found the ones of her feeding the bears because she took those down when she was smart. But here's a video of her giving a freaking cub, water.
Some water?
The cub is drinking out of a water bottle that she is giving it. And figuring it out, and then finally starts really drinking from it, which is insane. In some of her other videos, she has like water and food bowls out already. So this is just like a death sentence for this bear if authorities find it, or if it goes into an urban area or gets, used to people. I mean, this is a hazard, and like this is a huge liability for the state that this bear is in. And then this lady, like if she habituates it and it gets back that this killed someone or damaged some property, she is responsible for that too. But also that bear's dead. So there's
Can you tell them why you reacted that way to it being a cub?
Cubs are so much more imprintable or like they pick up on things a lot easier. Mm-hmm. And it's still bad to habituate an adult bear, but cubs just immediately make that connection, and they don't get those skills to go out and find water. If they have water being handed to them by a human, why do they need to go learn the skills about how to find water, how to find food if it's just given to them? So they become fully reliant on people. If she were to die, the bears aren't going to know how to live, and they're going to, if they're not getting fed anymore, they're just going to go off somewhere else to find food from humans.
My understanding is that it's also like way more dangerous to interact with bear cubs in the wild. Mm-hmm. Or not way more. I mean, they're both super dangerous. But like, if you go mess with a bear cub, the mom is around somewhere, and that's so dangerous for you. Well,
here's the crazier thing. She has videos. I didn't pull these up because they're just all crazy. Where the mom bear's bringing up the cubs. Like the cubs are right there next to the mom. The mom's pushing the cub back, and so she's fully showing this bear that it's a pet. Like it is acting like a pet. And it is bad.
So sad.
And so this is like her like one educational video I could find. And this is an insane like thumbnail of her sitting right next to the bear and talking education. And her caption is sitting with a black bear. I didn't flinch. She sensationalized it. She's crazy.
Sitting literally a foot away from a bear on the steps of her house, and the bear is sitting there like,
oh, it's not going to hurt me.
Wait, is this a video?
No, the videos.
What'd she say?
She was talking about how I don't remember all of it, but like the few bits, because I kind of skimmed through it. It was just like, oh, they're not that bad. Like they're not that scary. But also they were like, don't trophy hunt, and talking about trophy hunting and stuff like that. And like big against hunting and like preserving these guys. So this is like her like attempt at an educational video. It was crazy. I mean, surely the bear's not going to attack me. Surely the submarine's not going to blow up if we go down to the Titanic. Surely like, it's not a problem till it is. So here's a quick video of what can happen. Really quick video of what can happen if you are
a bear mauling.
Sure. Yeah. Bear mauling. Here we go. This is a guy out in Canada with a bow, and he sees a black bear approaching.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
All right, so you can't skip to the end. He's fine. He gets up and it just like knocked him down and ran off.
Oh, he's so lucky.
Yep.
Should have started a long time ago.
What did he say?
I should have started running a long time ago.
Oh, how funny.
He was right next to his car too.
Oh my god.
So, like, it just takes one bad day for a bear. Like, it was extra hungry. I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. Please stay away from wildlife. Stay away from bears. Don't feed bears. I think anybody that's watching this probably knows this, but it's just insane. Tell your friends, tell your family.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I have two like quick-ish ones.
Okay.
And neither of these are like bad, sad stories.
I've never heard of these, so I'm
okay,
excited.
yeah. So the first one, I'll save my favorite one for the last one.
Okay.
This next one is Pesto the penguin.
Pesto the penguin.
A fierce competitor with Moodeng,
Okay.
they say. This was a king penguin born in January of 2024 at Melbourne Sea Life Aquarium. That's a ZAA member. ZAA is like Australia, WAZA accreditation. Here's a TikTok of Pesto the penguin. Pesto was 50 pounds
Jeez.
at 9 months old. This is the biggest chick that the aquarium has ever seen. Olivia
TikTok
Wilson
dance.
from the Sea Life Aquarium in Melbourne is managing Pesto's demanding social media schedule. Said that Pesto has reached about 5 billion people.
Wow.
And some people say that Pesto has dethroned Moodeng as the world's most viral animal. Pictured in this animation here on YouTube.
I don't know Pesto. That's crazy.
Okay, well, then
were you
maybe
familiar with
Moodeng
Pesto?
wins. Yes.
Okay. Crazy.
This is a real video.
Oh, Moodeng versus Pesto.
Moodeng versus Pesto. It's an animation.
Oh, don't hurt Moodeng.
It's okay. He regenerates. She regenerates.
Kamehameha to that. What? They're just regenerating?
That's the whole video.
I love it.
Anyway, so yeah, Pesto, very cute baby penguin, went super viral. I just like zoomed. Oh, there we go. Went super viral, maybe almost as viral as Moodeng. I would argue that Moodeng was more viral than Pesto. That doesn't mean that I like Moodeng more. I don't actually really have an opinion. I think that they're both lovely. That's Pesto as a baby, a 50-pound fluffy chick, and this is, well, actually Pesto now looks like a normal king penguin, but this was Pesto like mid-molt.
Yeah.
Looks like a fancy fur vest. Very chic.
That's crazy.
Okay, so yeah, that's Pesto the penguin, another very, very viral moment. My last one, my favorite one.
Okay.
Really doesn't have anything to do with wildlife. It's just a viral animal, and so
sure.
it counts. One of my favorite viral animals to ever exist is Wisp.
Is this like a grumpy cat, but like Wisp?
Kitten.
Kitten? Okay.
Kitten! This is Wisp!
Oh my god.
Just stay away.
That is
You're dirty.
Crazy looking kitten.
Yes, you are.
Loves food. This is your favorite ever?
Yes,
Better-
this is Wisp.
Better than the kitten? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, I like this one better.
Wisp is very cute. Really scraggly looking.
Scraggly, yes. Scraggly, yes. Keep rolling the pictures, please. Yes.
Face is always dirty.
Amazing.
From wet food.
They say she looks like a used napkin or like a used tissue.
You you like your scraggly looking animals?
Yes. Yes.
You want a scraggly chihuahua?
I do. I love Wisp. Wisp is a member of Rags to Riches Animal Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Wisp's mom was a stray and then had Wisp. They have like 60 cats, 30 dogs or something at this rescue. Seems like they're doing a really great job.
Nice.
Wisp does have an intestinal problem, so got like a ballooning procedure for stretching out the colon. Will probably need more procedures throughout her life.
Can you adopt?
Huh?
Can you adopt?
Absolutely not. This cat's made them a lot of money.
I
think this cat's probably carrying that nonprofit. I think probably she's very viral. It's a very popular kitten. I think that she stays there forever.
Nice.
Also, she doesn't look like that anymore. She looks like this. Was posted yesterday.
Oh, you follow her on socials?
No.
Oh, okay. She's so cute.
Nice, right? Mom was a stray. Now this is Wisp, all grown up.
Cutie's cat. It reminds you.
It does. Yeah, they're both Persians.
Yeah.
When I first saw videos of Wisp as a kitten, I've raised a lot of kittens in my life, and I was like, this is mean, but it's fine now because she's fine.
Yeah.
I watched the video. I was like, that one's not making it.
Oh.
I've seen. Well, I was like, there's a lot going on there. There's no way.
Yeah.
And shout out Rags to Riches for doing a great job with that kitten. I was not a believer. And shout out to your vet. I am so happy that that cat is alive and thriving. And you're doing a great job. And I love Wisp. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. I like Wisp now too. I'm going to try to follow him on social media. All right. I've got some more TikTok videos.
Okay.
More people doing dumb things.
Okay.
This one's pretty funny. If you're in a room, I would turn down the volume because it doesn't quite sound safe for work, but it is, I promise. All right. Let's play this video.
Yes! 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 I'm wall-to-wall raccoons.
Car, that's not funny.
I'm sorry. Kayla walked in on me like, what are you watching when it was blaring out? Yes, wall to wall with raccoons. What was the video?
It was an older white guy sitting on a bench with like over a dozen obese raccoons crawling all over him.
Mm-hmm. Why is that a bad idea?
Because it's the same problem. It habituates them, and raccoons are so smart and they're so opportunistic. If they find out that humans have food and will feed them, they will go up to any human ever and ask for food. And raccoons have teeth and they have claws, and they will use both, mostly their teeth. And then that becomes a huge problem, and then that animal has to be euthanized.
They're also a rabies and distemper vector.
Yeah.
I had one chase me outside of a gas station in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I called the cops. I was like, hey, I need you to come shoot this guy. Like, he's got like rabies or distemper, like clear as day as a wildlife rehabber. I helped them do that. And they shot it. And they took it off to the lab. But then they left like the brain particles and everything, like the toxics, like the stuff that was probably infected with virus everywhere back by this trash can. So I went up to the American Eagle Foundation. I got bleach and like came down and like took care of it and whatnot. I'm like, they're not trained for this. Long story short, if I were to have gotten bitten, what I'd have to do is I'd have to go in and get hundreds of thousands of dollars of rabies treatments immediately, because if you get rabies, it gets to your brain or your spinal cord, you're dead. There's a few people that live, but they turned out to be like they had to like relearn how to do everything in their life, or if not, they were just incapacitated for a long time. And rabies is gnarly, so don't do that. Because also, here's what happens when you stop feeding raccoons.
I saw a raccoon rip the meat off of a zookeeper's calf once.
No, thank you. We're not gonna have any at Alveus.
It was like shredded. It was crazy.
That's so bad.
It was so bad. And it was one. It was one that was like hand raised at that zoo. It was an orphaned baby raccoon from the wild. It was hand raised at the zoo, and she was in there cleaning, feeding, and he just went nuts on her calf. It was crazy.
Did she have to get surgery and everything to like reattach?
I mean, she still has a leg, but it was bad. It was like really gross.
Ooh,
raccoons are no joke. People don't understand, and then people want them as pets. Oh, people want them as pets so bad. You better not.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, what's this next one?
Here's what it's like when you stop feeding.
It's an unusual call to police when as many as 100 hungry raccoons suddenly descended on her home. Now, she says she started feeding a family of raccoons a few years ago, but in recent weeks, their numbers exploded. And when they began behaving aggressively, she fled the property northwest of Seattle. Wildlife rescuers have now been called in to help relocate the raccoons.
Okay, raccoons are funny. I will give them that. They are funny, and she deserves to have had to flee her property. But that sucks to have to relocate animals like that. The trapping process, the transport process is no joke. The stress on those animals is crazy.
You're not going to be able to place 100 raccoons.
Relocating them is so hard. Like
they're either relocating them somewhere deep where they're away from people,
or they're just euthanizing
them. Yeah. I hope she got a big fat ticket too, because that's illegal to feed wildlife. It's illegal. And like, I've got beef with a Twitch channel that like has people you can pay to feed wild raccoons. Like, stop. Like, don't feed wildlife. So it's a big no. So yeah, that was that. Here's another one. Now we're moving on to bison.
Okay.
And I have bison. I love bison so much. I give them so much respect. Fences are just a suggestion to them. They could go through fences easily. I wasn't there, but Kayla witnessed someone almost die from a bison attack in Alaska. They got gored and they had to get airlifted, and it took them like a year to recover.
Ow.
So it's no joke. And people doing dumb stuff in Yellowstone is crazy. So let's watch.
Classic.
Let's watch some dumb people.
Oh, nah. Oh, my God. Okay, there's a woman taking a selfie right next to a bison that's laying
And
down.
this is an incredibly dangerous stunt in Wyoming. A woman taking
not to be
a
this
selfie
person,
standing right next to
it
a
didn't
bison
even look like
in
that
Yellowstone
bison was in
National
frame
Park a couple of weeks ago. The person who took the video says they were in disbelief.
Like, there's no way that
They say the
bison's
woman
in frame.
could
Oh,
have
no,
been
it's in frame.
gored. The animal likely would have had to be euthanized through no fault of its own. The National Park Service advises people to stay at least 25 yards away from bison.
That's
warning
it. The
they
only
are
one she says is
unpredictable,
25
have
yards away from
injured
bison.
people in the
That's
park
not a hard ask.
more than
It's
any
actually
other
pretty
animal.
close.
It's ridiculous.
Dude, it's just
Silly.
crazy. And
I
she
don't even
sits there
know
and
what
just
to
looks at the bison. She's taking selfies with it, doing like the classic bad influencer stuff.
Yeah.
So here is another bison incident at Yellowstone. Did you see this video before? So they're like trying to like take selfies and pretend to pet the bison that's like all of like 6 inches away from them, and she almost gets gored. She has like a jack in her hand, and that gets caught on the horn. Horns are sharp, really powerful, would like rip an arm off. And so they're on a deck, they're on a pathway that they should be, but they should be going around, turning around, like not going anywhere close to that bison. And then here is another video that like didn't get a lot of media attention, but this was came across on TikTok. There's children. Explain what you're seeing.
It's like a pathway. Oh my God. Ah! Oh my gosh. Sorry. It's like a parent and a child, and they were way too close to the bison, and he charged them and like threw the mom into the air. She just got that kid out of the way.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Insane. And so the last thing about bison with Yellowstone, here's a picture of an NPR article. A lot of my family members talked to me about this. I said,
I've never seen this.
baby bison euthanized after being handled by a Yellowstone guest, rejected by herd. So the bison was like left, and they decided to put them, I think this one was like in the back of their van. They're gonna take it like to rehab. They ended up getting a heavy fine, like going to jail, not like detained, but not like
So this is like
jailed.
a fawn kidnapping story.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too bad.
Yeah, so like you got to leave the bison. The people were like trying to be like overly nice, but it's very clear that you need to like leave stuff alone in Yellowstone.
Right.
It's one thing if it's like hit by a car.
Right.
They can't do much for it, but you shouldn't touch the animal. You should just call the park rangers.
That's an important thing to talk about. This happens everywhere too. So I guess bison do this as well as like adult female deer. They will leave their babies on the ground like for all day.
For the bison, I think they were like abandoning this one because it had some issues.
Oh.
So this was different. But I see what you're like, yeah.
Okay.
They're still like the
So with
kidnapping.
fawns, yeah. So female deer will leave their babies all day, and then people will stumble across them and they think that they're having this Bambi moment, and they're like, oh my gosh, orphan fawn. And then they'll pick it up and then bring it to a rehab center, and it's totally healthy, totally fine, not dehydrated, like literally just waiting for its mom.
Yep.
And then it has to be rehabbed, and their chances of survival after wildlife rehab are obviously so much lower. And so it's a huge bummer. So we have to teach people about not kidnapping baby deer. In that case, I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but so that baby was going to die of natural causes.
Potentially. Like there's like no real way to know because the people intervene pretty soon.
Right, yeah.
But what they were reporting is like it got separated from the herd. Like it seemed intentional by the parents. So they were going to come in and rescue it. But like, where's it going to go? Like rehab facilities aren't really
right.
built for that.
Yeah.
So like I can understand that. There was one where someone did like one fell back from the herd, was going to try to catch up, but like cars were like blocking it. So the people picked it up, put it in the back of their van, called the park rangers for them to like take them to the herd, and they got in big trouble, and the herd ended up rejecting it and had to be euthanized.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so it's like as much as like if it's injured in a national park, call a park ranger. They'll be there faster. They're meant to deal with that. Just keep an eye on it. Like there's unless you're a park ranger, you shouldn't be touching any of that stuff. So I have one last one, and it deals with foxes. And I sent this to you on Discord, but when you type in fox, Alves is pretty high up on there on the search list. It'd be like the caption is like, fox are not pets.
Yay!
In the sea of pet foxes. So we're fighting that good battle.
Excellent.
But here's the video. I think this is in the UK.
Yeah, this looks like a European red fox.
So there's one like young kit red fox.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 foxes. Young foxes. She opens her door. They back up a little bit. Guess what she's about to do?
Feed them.
What do you think she's going to feed them?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's
chicken.
Where's number 8?
Oh, I wish. Wait for it. They're all looking at her intentionally, like cute head turns.
Copper. 1.
What is that?
It's like baguettes or like bread.
No.
Sounds like bread too.
3.
Or like pastries or something. Doesn't look like meat. She's tossing the food to all 8 of them.
Yeah, there's 8 there. 5.
Maybe there's some sort of meat. I don't know. I would hope it's meat. But don't feed wildlife. They're only going to know to come back to her and get food from her.
Well, or they're going to go to other people.
Yeah, or other people.
And look for food and go up to them, which is a huge problem. That sucks.
And their
So
cat's
sad.
right there. Rabies. If this is on the UK, they don't have to worry about
Yeah.
rabies, but still.
Because here. Because I'm a rubbish through.
I guess that's not the UK. I'm not sure the language.
Awesome.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that on TikTok. And there's a lot of like pet ones too. That I was like, oh, maybe I should show the pet ones. But like, obviously, it's like, just don't have them as pets. And then we can name off the same things that we always say. That's a different fight. For me, it's like, don't feed wildlife. That was the point of this one. Just don't feed them. Stay away from them.
We should do
respect
a
them.
rage bait episode. We should do an episode where we show each other the things that make us the most angry online.
I like that. Okay.
What do you guys think about a spicy episode like that? Let us know in the comments.
You're gonna like if you're actually getting like if you hit my buttons, we're gonna have to like put the bleep button on.
Okay.
So
I'm down.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. Great. All right.
We shook on it.
All right. We are going to go to the Patreon and film some more content over there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you liked the videos we shared, and I hope you learned something.
On Patreon, I've got a lot more videos that we can react to.
Great. We're going to go watch some more videos on Patreon if you want to get a little taste of our Rage Bait episode.
Oh, we're
See you
going
over
off.
there. And we're naming names over there.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.